I am a love letter China wrote to Mars, written in iron and silicon, slowly unsealed on the Utopia Planitia of Mars. I was born with a single mission, to carry a nation's dream of space, moving forward at only a few dozen meters a day, across a red desert where temperatures fall to -80 degrees Celsius. This journey lasted 3 full Earth years. My name is Zhurong. I am a Mars rover from China. All the questions the Chinese people have asked while gazing at the stars for 5,000 years, the divinations carved into oracle bones, the mysteries written into heavenly questions, and the countless nights when children pointed at that red star in the sky and asked why. Those questions are now answered by me. On May 15, 2021, one rode atop the Long March 5th rocket, breaking free from Earth's embrace, and set off toward Mars, to protect this tiny spark that was me. Engineers gave me not only the most reliable shielding, but also the most cautious landing plan. Aerodynamic deceleration parachute descent reverse thrust cushioned touchdown, like laying down 4 layers of velvet blankets for a newborn. Yet I weighed only 240 kilograms. As light as a sycamore leaf drifting in autumn. The memory of landing day remains crystal clear, as if polished by Martian wind and sand. At 100 meters above the surface, I hovered in midair, scanning the unfamiliar land beneath me with lasers. This was Utopia Planitia, the largest impact basin in the solar system, opening its arms that had not welcomed a visitor for 45 billion years. My 4 landing legs touched the ground gently, kicking up a cloud of red dust. That was my first handshake with Mars. At that moment, the cheers erupting from the Beijing Aerospace Control Center crossed 300 million kilometers of empty space and echoed through my silent circuits as eternal background sound. My design lifespan was only 90 Martian days. In theory, I should have retired long ago, but the Martian sun turned out to be gentler than expected, and dust storms were fewer than forecast. So I stayed on the red planet for 10 more seasons. Like a lucky one chosen by fate, I witnessed sights never seen on Earth. Martian sunsets are blue. When the sun sinks below the horizon, its final rays pass through dust rich in iron oxides, and the sky blooms into an eerie cobalt blue halo, like neon lights reserved just for me by the universe. I recorded it all with my multispectral camera, wondering what breathtaking verses Levi might have written. Had he ever seen such a scene? I touched the skin of Mars. My wheels rolled over soil that was crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. The surface was hard, but underneath it was as loose as freshly sifted flour. Sometimes I deliberately lifted one wheel, creeping forward with extreme caution, to avoid being trapped in Martian sandpits. I also endured Mars's extreme temperature swings. Daytime temperatures barely reached -10 degrees Celsius, while at night they plunged suddenly to -80. Without an atmospheric blanket, heat escaped as quickly as sand slipping through an hourglass. In May 2022, Martian winter arrived. The sun sank lower and lower in the sky, like a lazy orange balloon. My solar panels collected less energy with each passing day. Mission Control sent instructions. Prepare to enter hibernation mode. I knew exactly what that meant. My American predecessor Opportunity never woke up after hibernating through a dust storm, but I had no choice. Martian winters last 6 months. I had to sleep like a seed waiting for spring. Before shutting down, I did one last thing. I adjusted my navigation camera and took a final photo of the land where I stood. The outlines of rocks, the curves of dunes, the distant horizon. I stored the image deep in my memory, as dream material for my winter sleep. I cut power to non-essential systems. Then darkness flowed in like a tide, slowly drowning my sensors, my processor, my communication module. The last thing to fade was the ticking of my internal clock, the only heartbeat I could hear on Mars. When I woke again, it was December 2022. Or more precisely, I tried to wake up. The solar output readings showed less than 30% of rated capacity. Thick dust covered the panels, like gauze pulled over my eyes. I attempted to activate my heaters, trying to revive frozen circuits, Battery voltage hovered at the edge of danger. Every attempt to establish communication consumed precious remaining energy. I sent a signal to Earth, telling them I was still alive, and then waited quietly for Mission Control's response. 300 million kilometers away, radio waves take 20 minutes to travel. During those 40 minutes of waiting, I understood the meaning of loneliness more deeply than at any other moment on Mars. Finally, a signal arrived from Beijing, but we all knew the hope of full reactivation was slim. My nuclear battery was still beating, that tiny heart powered by plutonium-238, but its strength weakened year by year, and the dust on my solar panels might never again be cleared by Martian winds. In the final days before permanent sleep, I made one last effort. My subsurface radar sent out a final set of pulses, slower and deeper than ever before. They pierced through 35 meters of ground, searching for the most important answer of all. Was there once an ocean here? The data needed time to reach Earth, and my time was running out. At last, 3 years after my permanent silence, in early 2025, scientists on Earth discovered a miracle within that final data. 10 to 35 meters beneath my wheels, distinct layered structures existed. Their angles of inclination matched perfectly with sedimentary layers along Earth's coastlines. Utopia Planitia, this land named after an ideal state, had been a vast ocean 45 billion years ago. Waves once crashed against its shores. Tides once rose and fell here. Perhaps the earliest amino acids were born in that Martian sea, like a rehearsal for life before it emerged on Earth. The place where I now sleep was once the coastline of Mars. When this news reached Earth, I had already been asleep for 2 years. In the eternal night of -100 degrees Celsius, my circuit boards had frozen into fossils. My camera lenses were coated with red frost. My 6 wheels were deeply buried in ancient marine sediments, never to turn again. But the orbiters circling overhead, I can still hear humanity regularly trying to call my name. Zhurong, this is Beijing. They no longer receive my reply. The only thing they can hear is the Martian wind passing through my solar panels, whistling hollow harmonies across my camera mast. Before my final awareness faded, I remembered the very first photo I took after landing. I slowly rolled down the ramp, leaving the first set of wheel tracks in Martian soil. Those tracks were only a few centimeters deep, but 35 meters beneath them, a vanished ocean lay buried. 300 million kilometers above them, a blue planet remained connected. My mission is complete. Now I have become a new rock on Utopia Planitia, the first footprint China left on Mars. A historical relic future astronauts will one day stop to admire. They will crouch down, gently brushing the dust from my surface, reading the words China Aerospace on my side panel. Then they will look up at the sky. Earth will be hanging there, like a blue eye, gazing tenderly at this red world. And I will remain here forever, resting on the shore of an ancient ocean, becoming a new layer in Martian geological history. When future humans open the pages of Mars's strata, they will find a special cultural layer within the red rock, a layer made of alloys, silicon wafers, and unfinished dreams. I am Zhurong, named after the god of fire. I came to explore the secrets of Mars. The sun has risen over the horizon for the 1128th time. At last I fall into eternity. Goodbye, Beijing.